Hey, Dr. Charlie Metcalf here with you. Another book review time. This is the Daily Stoic. So this is a book review 11 months in the making. For real, I've been working on this review for 11 months and just came out with it now because I wanted to promote it in case someone wanted to pick it up as a potential Christmas gift. So I picked it up after Christmas last year and then have been reading it from January to December. So this is the Daily Stoic, 366 in case it's a leap year, Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. So, Daily Stoic. Couple different things about here. So one, just brief Stoicism, founded by a guy named Zeno. Philosophy for life, depending a lot on the inner self. Trying to live a virtuous moral life by restraining desires. A lot of living in harmony with divine reason of a type of designer type God or whatever. Popular from about 300 BC to around 200 AD. So anyhow, the Daily Stoic, 366 meditations, just like it says. This is not a full book. So if you like Stoicism, this is Seneca's Letters from a Stoic. This is a translation of Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. This is a great one, recommend, called The Emperor's Handbook, and just a great contemporary translation of it. And so those and other books by Stoic philosophers, you can go through and read through the whole book, and sometimes I like doing that. But this is not that. This is going through these books, and you find some quote you like, and it's underlined and starred and highlighted, and you're like, man. So they went through, found 366 of these, put them on a page, arranged them by topic, and every month kind of has a different theme. And from those, kind of tidbits, they'll give the quote, and then they'll give like an application paragraph, illustration underneath it to kind of help you apply it. And that's kind of your daily meditation, daily guidance thing that they give to you. So anyhow, a couple different audiences here. Audience number one, self-help junkies. So if you're one of those self-help junkies like me, I just, whatever it is, from reading, Covey to a lot of Christian authors, whatever, I like it. So if you have a self-help junkie in your life and they don't have this yet, you may want to pick it up for them. Also, if you're into philosophy, if you know a person who's into philosophy, and especially Stoicism, may be a great pickup for them, where they're getting a little bit of that philosophy on a daily basis. So anyhow, like I said, they give you a daily quote. You get the application of that principle. Sometimes within there you get another quote from a more contemporary person. There is room for taking notes and interacting with the text. Like, it's not designed as a journal or anything, but there's plenty of room to make notes and underline and write notes to yourself. So I went through and just quickly flipped through. I found 7 different little things. I'll go and give you a little brief one. So this is January 30th. You don't have to stay on top of everything. And they give you a quote from Epictetus and the Enchiridion. He says, if you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters. Do not wish to seem knowledgeable. And if some regard you as important, distrust yourself. So anyhow, the application point of this, most of society seems to have taken it as a commandment that one must know about every single current event, watch every episode of every critically acclaimed television series, follow the news religiously, and present themselves to others as informed and a worldly individual. And so the application, like, is it necessary to do all that? Like, isn't it okay to unplug? To me, a lot of social media stuff I just don't mess with, and I'm like, oh no, I missed the latest cat meme. But you can't and don't need to stay on top of everything, and just a little reminder there. This is March 25th, Wealth and Freedom Are Free. Another one from our friend Epictetus. This was from his Discourses. The other one was from the Enchiridion. Freedom isn't secured by filling up on your heart's desire, but by removing your desire, right? So the key is to want what you already have, be content with what God has provided you type deal. And May 16th, the chain method. And here, again, it's Epictetus, and there's lots of different authors in here. He just happens to be one that picked up a bunch. If you don't wish to be a hothead, don't feed your habit. Try as a first step to remain calm and count the days you haven't been angry. And then he goes and he gives an illustration of the comedian Jerry Seinfeld. If you didn't know, Jerry Seinfeld was a comedian. Something may be wrong with you, but he says the comedian Jerry Seinfeld giving advice to another young comic and basically writing new material, writing jokes, and you put a calendar up on your fridge and you make an X. And every single day you make another X for days that you wrote material, and you keep that chain going and you try not to break the chain. So that illustration has been used in other self-help habit forming books that I've seen before. But this is it's good because he gives a contemporary quote along with the kind of the old quote that's 1700 years old. So how you do anything is how you do everything. This one's from Marcus Aurelius. Pay attention to what's in front of you, the principle, the task, or what is being portrayed. Good stuff there. June 29th, no excuses. He talks about people overcoming. He says they worked on it. They made it a priority. They solved it like they would solve any other problem by dedicating themselves to finding a solution, making incremental process until they did. So for me, it's like, hey, you have this desire to change. You put a process in place to help that change take place. You grow in that process, and then you keep going until you achieve victory. So no excuses there. That was June 29th. And let's see. Don't go on expecting perfection. This is a quote from Marcus Aurelius in Meditations. And this is one of my favorite ones. I took a picture with my phone of it and keep it in my phone and look back on it, every time I scroll through my camera roll. And this is from his application part. Today, we won't let our honest understanding of the world stop us from trying to make the best of it, nor will we let petty annoyances and minor obstacles get in the way of the important job we have to do. And so to me, I'm just reminded of different things that we've been called to in our life, and trying to go through and be faithful to fulfill that calling. And you come up across obstacles and dumb people and all sorts of stuff and problems of the world, and it's saying, hey, don't let these little things get in the way of what you've been called to do. So really like that one from August 1st. This is September 17th, just a basic overview. This one's from Marcus Aurelius and Meditations. The title, September 17th, Dealing with Haters. What if someone despises me? Let them see to it. But I will see to it that I won't be found doing or saying anything contemptible. What if someone hates me? Let them see to that. But I will see to it that I'm kind and good-natured to all. Right? So like, I don't care how other people are going to treat me, but I'm going to treat other people well. Let's stop worrying about what other people think about us anyway. So anyhow, those little daily reminders for you. Overall, really enjoyed the book, The Daily Stoic. Didn't realize, I guess, how much I enjoyed it till I was going back, kind of just skimming through some of the notes I made over the past 11 months. But if you're one of those people that kind of like to feed your mind in the morning, great way to kind of start out and do that. I start out with biblical wisdom first. I see it as kind of complementary to that as far as life application type stuff. So, I went and put it above biblical wisdom. I'm going to go through and read that first. But some of this is neat and being able to pull tidbits of wisdom from it. And, throughout the years, there have been plenty of people that have found common ground between Christianity and Stoicism. So, Daily Stoic, recommended especially for that self-help junkie in your life. And if that's you, more power to you. Have fun with this one. So, if the video helped, leave a little thumbs up. Give me a comment if you got a book that you'd like to see me review, or maybe something in the book that you enjoyed, or maybe something you didn't enjoy, or my view of it. So anyhow, I'd love to hear from you, and we'll see you later.